Hello and welcome to Central Florida Salute YouTube. I'm Bob Peters and I have some special guests and the show is going to the dogs. Not really. These are special dogs and these are special people. They are Joanne and Joe Hart. Joe, you are an Army vet.
Yes, sir.
You want to tell us a little bit about when you were in the Army?
Yeah, I went into the Army in 1979, got out in 1982. I was stationed at Fort Bragg for a short period of time, and then I served some time home from Germany. When I got out in 82, I did some odds and end jobs trying to make a living, and then I finally got a job with the Bureau of Prisons. Shout out to the people that serve behind the walls and the fences, protecting the community. And after that, probably about 2005, I started doing pet therapy work because I wanted to spend some time with my wife, who was already doing pet therapy work.
So where did you guys meet?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Well, we're in Florida now, so it's quite a travel, isn't it?
Yeah, we started out in Philadelphia, moved to the Poconos, and then from the Poconos, I transferred to South Carolina, worked in a prison there, and then I transferred down here and I retired out of Coleman.
Oh, Coleman, yeah. I know where Coleman. I've been by there a few times. By the way, my stepson is now, it works in the prison.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, how did this all come about? You said your wife started, right? Joanne, you started?
Yeah, in 2004 I started, when we lived in South Carolina, there was an ad in the paper and it said, do you think you have a dog that would make a good therapy dog? Call us. And I did, and 24 dogs later, and 27 years later, we're still doing it. We moved here, and I was so happy that there was a group I could get involved with, which was Paws Therapy Dogs. Paws Therapy Dogs was started in 2004 by a group of 6 ladies, and now we have grown to about 120 members, and we probably have 150 dogs in the group. Paws does between 65 and 85 visits a month, all through Lake County. And then from Paws, in 2011, Companions for Courage got started because there was an act that was being introduced in the state of Florida called the Best Friends Act. It's 92.55 if you'd like to look it up on the statute. It has since become a statute. Our governor signed it into law in 2016, and it allows therapy dogs to go into court and sit with children up to 16 years old or adults with disabilities, and they can take the dog into the witness stand with them. And our dogs empower children to be able to tell their story. Companions for Courage only has about 18 dogs in the program. We have to be very careful what dogs we use because we want them to be bomb-proof. That's what we call them. They have to be calm. And they have to be able to sit for a long time and be quiet because sometimes testimony takes a long time. We do probably about 20 cases a year, and we are covering pretty much all of Central Florida. We work in the 18th Circuit, the 7th Circuit, the 9th Circuit, and we're trying to get into the 7th Circuit. And there's, in addition to the statute, there's an administrative order that's in those circuits, those just judicial circuits, and that also covers us, that says our dogs are allowed to be there. Besides sitting with children, the administrative order has been expanded that allows us to do injunction hearings, dependency court, sometimes veterans court. So whenever there's a call, our dogs step up. Even if it's a day in advance, our dogs step up and help cover the cases. So I think our dogs are awesome.
Oh, yeah. What's their names? Who we got here?
This is Douglas.
Douglas is comfortable.
Is a 3-year-old white boxer who was deaf, and he's definitely a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Well, we won't hold that against them, okay?
Douglas,
You had to get that in there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, all right,
Douglas is one of 4 that we have, and Douglas is actually a local boy. He's from Eustis, Florida.
He's from where?
Eustis, Florida.
Oh. Okay, we got a local guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's this other one there, Joanne?
This is Andrew, and Andrew is my little leprechaun. He's a St. Patty's Day puppy, and he is 8 years old, and he came from Idaho. And I always said that Andrew would never be a therapy dog because he was a very exuberant puppy. However, at 3 years old, he finally got his act together and he became a therapy dog. And I'm very proud of him. He's a good boy. Andrew and Douglas both have this really cool ability. I consider them to be heroes because they are both deaf, but they know American Sign Language.
They're both deaf?
They're both deaf. They were born deaf. They know
wow.
American Sign Language. They know about 120 signs in American Sign Language.
Wow. So how did you wind up with that dog? I mean, you know, you said it's from Idaho.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Did you look in the papers as a dog?
no, actually, the dogs usually find us. Boxer breeders out there throughout the whole United States, if they have a deaf puppy, they usually call me. If I can't take them, then I have a networking system of people who love deaf dogs. So, and you know, being deaf isn't always a bad thing. You know, they can sleep good. They don't mind thunder and lightning. They don't mind fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I got a Chihuahua. Well, I should say my wife's got a Chihuahua, but it hangs on with me, especially with thunder and lightning. That's it.
Yep.
Boom, on my lap, you know.
Yeah. These guys don't mind.
Of course not. They don't hear it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they're beautiful, beautiful animals, you know.
They're pretty chill.
And it's got to be very fulfilling for you guys
Yeah.
to go there and help a kid or
Yeah.
any particular story you want to tell about without giving a person's real
Too much
name or
information,
anything, you
yes. Yeah, because we all have to sign an oath of confidentiality. But my very first case was probably in 2012, and I really didn't want to get involved with the courtroom thing because I had enough on my plate. And I had this really wonderful boxer named Otto, and it was a little girl, and her case wasn't moving forward because she was afraid to testify. And we kind of did a meet and greet, and the attorney said to her, if you have Otto with you in the witness stand, do you think then you can get up and talk to the judge and tell everybody what happened? And she said, yes, I can. And that's how that all started. So here we are all these years later.
I have one situation that I did. I was volunteering for Cornerstone Hospice, and they had gotten a request from a veteran's family who had passed, and he was a dog handler in Vietnam. And at the funeral, they requested a dog to be present. So I went down to the National Cemetery with one of our dogs, Carl, and we were there to honor the veteran and sat through the whole full military honors that they presented to the veteran.
Oh, that's great.
Quite an event.
Well, it had to be very emotional, the things you guys do, you know?
Yes.
You know. So how long have you said there's two different ones. There's Companions for Courage and Paws, right?
Yes.
Explain the difference, and they're both 501c, right?
Yep, they're both charities, and we're all volunteers. Everybody in both groups is all volunteers. The reason that they're separate, it would be nice if it was just one organization, but Companions for Courage is a little more intense. Not everybody can handle the testimony they're going to hear. So once you've been a therapy dog team for 2 years, you can apply then for Companions for Courage. And you will be retested as Companions for Courage. They put the dogs through some rigorous activities because things happen in the courthouse. Things happen going into the courthouse. So we always want to make sure our dogs are bomb-proof. And it's not always the dog. We have everybody who's a handler read a deposition because they don't realize that they're sitting in the witness stand with the dog because that's how our insurance reads. So if they can read that deposition, or if they can't read that deposition, just imagine this story coming from a child. That makes it so much more hard to hear, and not everybody can deal with that. So that's why we are very limited with how many dogs we have in Companions for Courage. We cover a lot of territory with Companions.
Yeah, and I know you're a 501c, and my Eagles Airy Auxiliary, they gave you a nice little donation,
Yes.
which I'm sure has helped. The Eagles, they're a good group, especially the Auxiliary. We do a lot of charity stuff, and we just did something with we'll give some money to Michael's Foundation for.
Oh, Mike, yep.
Yeah, you know them?
Yes, actually, Joe was one of our founding members. So yeah, Joe's a great guy.
Yeah.
tell the story about Joe. We had, when Pulse happened, actually it was when the one down south,
Strowman Douglas.
Douglas, when that shooting happened, our members wanted to go down and help take our therapy dogs down. Rather than us all have individual vehicles, I called Joe and I said, "Hey, can we borrow your van?" Or he has a bus, and he said, "Better yet, let me hook you up with Mert's bus and see if they'll help you out." So I called. This is all on a Sunday morning. I called Mert's, and they said, "Yes, Joanne, we will give you a bus. You can have 18 dogs on that bus." And they drove us down for free. Joe helped cover, because we had to pay the driver. We had to give him a tip, so Joe covered that, and then Joe gave us extra money. So we had snacks and stuff for us on the way down. And when we got down there, the bus driver took us to the school itself. And there was so much traffic there. And it was just kind of crazy. The police were there, and everybody was driving by the school. And so I got off the bus because there was no place for us to park. And I went up to the police and I said, "We have a busload of therapy dogs here, and we need a place to park." So one police officer said, "I need to see this." So he got on the bus, and all those dogs looked down the aisle, and the police officer said, "Oh my God, there really is a busload of therapy dogs." So they had a spot for us to park, and all of our dogs got off the bus, and people just dropped to their knees and were hugging the dogs. They were so happy that we were there. So Joe was a big help.
Yeah. Yeah, I think your organization, Companions for Courage, is such a special thing. I met you guys years ago.
Yes.
I don't know. I think did we do a show together? I think we did.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, when I was with Lakefront TV.
Yep,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And your Eagles, not to interrupt you, but this is the stuff that we use our money for, to buy. Sometimes the judge will say that a dog can't go into court, but we wait outside the courtroom for the children, and the children know that our dogs will be there. So in the meantime, they can take this dog with them and hold this. So this is some of the stuff that we buy with our donations. And then we also have these little keychains. Again, the children can hold on to them, put them in their pocket. They know that they have something.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what we do. And then with Paws, we have coloring books. We do a coloring book. And one of the big things that Paws does is our senior project with the money that we get.
Yeah, with Paws, most of the money's donations that we receive, we put back into the community. We do over 500 bags for the seniors in the community, and we deliver them to nursing homes, as well as partner with some other charities in the community that deliver the bags to seniors in the community that are in need. We also do, we call Suites for First Responders, where we celebrate the first responders, the police departments and the fire departments with cookie trays around Christmas time. We also pair up with Companions for Courage and do a toy drive. So we distribute toys to the schools, we distribute them to the recreation departments. Anybody that contacts us that a child would need toys, we furnish them with toys.
Wow, you guys are super. I didn't realize how big your scope of what you do.
It's a full-time job, but it's definitely worth it. And we get paid in smiles, We spread a lot of smiles out there, so that's how we get paid.
Bet. You ever, you've been doing it for quite a few years, you said, right?
Yes.
Do you ever get somebody coming back years later and say, you guys made a difference with me?
Absolutely, yes. Andrew and Douglas are both also Cornerstone dogs. And about a month ago, I was at one of the elementary schools, and one of the teachers said, "Hey, Andrew." And I said, "How do you know Andrew?" And he said, "Andrew sat with my dad at the hospice house while he was passing." And he said that was a great thing to do. He said, our family really appreciated that. So,
Wow.
Yeah, we get a lot of feedback over the years.
And we also, some of the patients that we visit in the nursing homes or rehab centers, when they get out of rehab center, some of those patients have joined Paws.
Yeah.
And now we're doing therapy work with their dogs because of Paws.
Yeah, isn't that a great story?
Now, there's two different things, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So Paws, how many people you have involved in dogs?
About
We have
120.
about 114 to 120 members with about 150 some dogs, because most of us have several dogs. Like Joanne and I have 4 dogs, and they're all registered with both of us for therapy work. And there's some other handlers that have multiple dogs that get tested, And all of our dogs are tested and certified with a national organization, Alliance of Therapy Dogs, that's in
Wyoming.
Wyoming. And with that certification, they carry $5,000 insurance.
$5 million.
$5 million, I'm sorry. Just
Yeah.
in case if there's an accident, scratching or that type of thing, we would be, the dogs are covered with the insurance.
Oh yeah, I would think you'd have to have that. So Paws and Companions for Courage. You got Paws. She's got Companions for Courage, but you both work together, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But Companions for Courage, is that just for the courts and that?
It is just for the courts. We also just started doing a visit to one of the safe houses. So anything that's judicial, Companions for Courage covers that.
Oh, okay. And Paws, you go to the nursing homes and
Nursing
what have
homes,
you.
schools, we have humane education group of ladies that get together and go into the schools and teach the children humane education, how to approach a dog properly. And that's a great help. And when we're in the community doing other visits, when the children approach us, they ask us if they could pet the dog, which is part of stuff that they learned while they're doing the humane education
Yeah.
in schools.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we
You're
want to teach
comfortable?
children to be responsible
You
pet
comfortable?
owners and to be safe around dogs, because a lot of times when a child gets bit by a dog, it's because the child did something. It's
Did you
not-
say they know sign language?
Yes, our dogs know American Sign
Really?
Language. Yeah, well, they're deaf, so it's how we communicate with them. They know about 120 signs.
Wow, that's amazing. Must take a lot of work to train these dogs.
No, not really. It's just, you just have to use
The
your
labor of
hands.
love, it's not
It
work,
is
right?
definitely a labor of love, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And they only have to listen when they look at you.
Yeah, they realize that. If they don't want to listen, they don't look.
Yeah. We have 3 white boxers that are deaf, and then we have 1 boxer who can hear, but she doesn't.
She doesn't listen.
Yeah, it's a female, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
Yeah, we have selective hearing as male, and the
Yeah,
females.
that's right,
don't
yeah.
listen. Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, that's what we're accused of anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. But so these are 2 great organizations. What you guys do, I salute you for what you do. And like I said, I wanted to get you on salute, and I'm glad you came. But if somebody wants to know more, or somebody wants to make a donation,
Both organizations can always use donations. Both organizations have websites. Companions for Courage has their own website with a donate button on it, and it lists all of our dogs and the things that we do. And Paws Therapy Dogs also has a website with a donate button, and it lists all the things that Paws does. Paws, like I say, covers a lot of visits. And we're basically, Paws is just Lake County, but we do go outside of Lake County. We also go to Stetson University, which is a great visit. We go to Camp Boggy Creek. Again, that's a wonderful place to go. So we cover a lot of things, a lot of areas in the community.
yeah.
And
Well,
we can always use more dogs. The more dogs that we have, the more smiles we can spread.
well, this was a lot of training. They have to be certified before you will.
Yes.
So if somebody's listening out there now and says, "Well, I got a dog. I think I could do that." Well, how do they do that?
They can contact, again, Paws, and because we have tester observers through Alliance of Therapy Dogs that are Paws members. And it's a really easy test. Your dog just has to be able to walk nice on a leash, has to be okay to be around other dogs. They're not in each other's face, but they have to be around each other. And they have to like to be touched, and most dogs like to be touched. So that's pretty much it. You will be tested, and then you do have to do a background check for Alliance of Therapy Dogs. And then from there, you have to do 3 visits with the tester. And I haven't seen too many people that haven't passed. Most people pass. Over the years, I think maybe 2 people didn't pass, because most people know their dog and they know what their dog can deal with and what they can deal with.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got a Chihuahua who she wouldn't cover. She couldn't. Make it. She thinks. I tell everybody she's a Sasquatch chaser.
Oh.
And they see me walking around, and I said, "You haven't seen any Sasquatches here, have you?" I said, "No, she's
That's
doing a good
funny.
job."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do get a lot of inquiries off of our website pages, and once they contact us, Joanne and I are both tester observers for Alliance of Therapy Dogs, and we get those folks started in the process, and we actually go out and do the testing and observe visits with them, and then help them get their paperwork submitted to the Alliance of Therapy Dogs, and they become registered with the Alliance of Therapy Dogs. And with that, they can make visits on their own. The only thing they would have to do is contact the activity directors at the nursing homes or facilities that they want to visit. And if they choose to join Paws, then naturally they can join Paws through us also. And with Paws, we offer our members through Sign Up Genius the opportunity to sign up for whatever visits they would like. Thank you to our volunteers that do our scheduling and Sign Up Genius. Without those, we wouldn't be able to do what we actually do on a monthly basis. And our members can pick and choose whatever visits that they would like to do and sign up through Sign Up Genius.
Okay, and like you said, if anybody wants to learn more, they can go to your website. We're
Yes.
going to put that on the show,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
the flyer. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Because you know what? When I wanted to schedule you guys, I found out that there's an event outside. It's an Easter egg hunt, and there's a lot of different animals out there, and hopefully there's some kids out there. I don't know. I haven't looked outside, but I think it would be nice. I'm throwing this at my partner over here. She didn't know this, but she's got to grab a camera and follow us outside.
Sounds like fun. I think the dogs would enjoy that. They're ready.
Yeah. Well, are you ready? Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So we're going to take a walk over here and just look around.
Hi, baby.
You got your own little son,
Yes.
Oh, he's a big baby.
Oh, yeah. They love their job.
That's their job. Oh, he's a leaner.
Yes, he is. Yes.
The good one. He's a big baby. You get kisses?
Oh, yeah. He can't hold his liquor.
Oh, yeah, we got one like that.
Oh, yeah. All the time. It's it's so cool when the deafies wake up. Their tails are going in the morning. They're just happy.
On the floor, Poopy, running right past all the eggs.
Oh, they're collecting their eggs. Okay.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Oh, there she comes. I wanted to introduce them to Sandra. This is Joanne and Joe.
Hi.
They have
Hi, nice to
Companions for
meet
Courage
you.
and Paws. This is Sandra King. She is the head of the auxiliary
Oh,
here
nice.
at Post
Good job.
2006 AMVETS in Leesburg, Florida.
Thank you.
And if you would, what's going on here?
Today we're doing our first attempt to have an Easter. We're going to start doing it annually. Come around here, Ellie. You're the one that's got this going. She's our child welfare officer. This is Ellie Mae. And we've got an Easter egg hunt going. We got the Easter bunny coming in probably about 5 minutes.
Yep, we got hot dogs, and we got
we-
a petting
and-
zoo, and
Invited
Perhaps
the
for the
community.
kids.
Yep. So we got the community to come out so we can hopefully get some younger members involved. That's what we're doing today.
Well, I
and
think,
it's a beautiful day for it.
It is.
yeah, I think this
Yes,
is great what you're doing.
Yeah.
Kids, and they love being around kids. As a matter of fact,
Want to watch? They might. Yes, you please do. They may rob your baskets.
What kind are these?
They're boxers. Yes. You sure can. Thank you for asking. Good job.
always trying
Good job. Yeah, good job.
Huh?
Like you say.
Children are asked.
Yes, they're pretty fancy little fellas. Are you girls or boys?
Boys, 2 boys.
Hi, honey. Hi, beautiful. Well, you're an eagle. Are you an eagle? You look like one of my Lions fans from Michigan. That's my colors, baby.
No, they're therapy dogs. You can touch them.
See the puppies?
Andrew and Douglas.
See? I know, baby.
She can pet if she wants.
Yes, you may. Thank you for asking.
The feels this sticky no on
He's just smelling.
Good job.
Do that at home too.
If you want to pet, you can go pet. Ask him. You didn't ask him. You asked her. Go ahead. You can go ask. Okay.
What do we got here, buddy?
A loose chicken.
A loose chicken?
There it is.
Uh-oh.
We got to catch the chicken. News flash,
Thank
news
you.
flash. Chicken on the
Look
run.
at the ducks. Look at the dogs.
Hey,
are
look
like,
at
"What
it. Here's
is
the
that?"
goats. Look at that. We got goats. We got ducks. Look at the little ducks. It's like the
Aren't
one
they
you
cute?
see on the
Look at
soap
them.
commercial.
Douglas is very interested.
Just by the way, we
Andrew
are
can
with
care less.
Central Florida Salute YouTube, and we're doing a YouTube show.
Gentle. Remember, let them come to you.
This is Mark Leonard,
Hi, Mark. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Joanne and Joe. They have Companions for Courage and Paws.
Ah, look at there.
And Mark has got the ranch. Got a nice shirt. Look at that. Yeah. Would they come one in a box?
Huh?
They come one in a box?
I thought it was a
Yeah.
And it was free.
Huh?
Free.
Yeah, free?
You go out online and it just said veterans claim your free shirt.
Oh, you weren't making them. Really? Is that how you got it?
Said Veterans Ranch on it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're trying to snowball me here.
How are you?
Oh, he said you got some good smells on you.
Yeah, you smell my babies, don't you? We've got 7 dogs at home.
7. Oh my goodness. We've had as many as 8 at one time, but now we're down to 4.
We have as many as 10 at one time. My well, three just left. They went up to Inverness.
Oh, okay. Douglas never does that. I think you have some very good smells on you.
Yeah, you like those? Well, and now I got
The animals, yep.
goat on me. And,
Did you get the chicken?
I don't know. My
No, it looks like he's still trying to catch a
grandson's
chicken.
Oh, that's your
The
grandson?
animal tamer.
Veterans Ranch and Rescue Center. I like that.
I got to get a new one.
This is a great guy right here, I'll tell you. And if you ever get a chance, you want to go up to the Veterans Ranch and Rescue Center. You know.
And where is that at
Located
again?
in Webster, Florida,
Webster, okay.
just 19 miles down the road,
right behind the flea market.
right behind the
Okay,
Swaparama.
By the way, hey, look who showed up. Here he is, the man himself, our commander, Ronnie Mack. Hi, you yo-yo man, yeah. We had a great day, huh?
Great. Good
She-
turnout. Ladies outdid themselves, I'm telling you, man.
Have I introduced you yet here?
No, let me get
these-
rid of the yo-yo.
Huh?
Let me get you off
Get
the
rid of your yo-yo. That's Joe and Joanne. They're with
I've heard a lot about you guys.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Paws and Companions for Courage.
Great.
And we just did a show in there.
Interview, good.
Yeah, we just did a show in there. And we thought we'd bring them out here so they could sit the kids
Yeah,
and
the
everything.
kids love them.
Yeah.
You got a little petting thing I see going
Yeah, the
on.
dogs are very
We got a-
interested.
we got a-
Did himself.
We got a chicken on the loose.
Oh,
Oh, well.
you can always fry them up later.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming. I want to thank you for bringing the dogs. But it's time to say goodbye. And I told you how we're going to do this, so you ready?
Yes.
To all our veterans out there, our active military, and their families, we salute you for all you do. Till next time, that's it.
Thank you. It's a wrap.
Today I'm at AmVets Post 2006, a major sponsor of Central Florida Salute. And I want to introduce to you the commander here, Ronnie Mack. Ronnie, tell us a little bit about AmVets 2006. Where are you located? And
We are at 500 North Canal Street, Leesburg, Florida. It's right off of 441, between 441 and Main Street on Canal. Can't miss us. And we're a veterans organization, along with, we have an auxiliary, and we have sons of veterans that are related some form or another to a veteran. And we do a lot for a lot of charitable donations and stuff to charities in the area and in the county, and we're a major sponsor to Central Florida Salute. We're proud of it. We're glad to be. You guys do a heck of a job, and we'll sponsor you as long as I'm here. We're going to sponsor you. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, we do. Sue and I really appreciate it. We're a two-person operation, and what we try to do with education and supporting our veterans community, and you supporting us is major thing. It's major.
We're glad to do it, Bob. We're glad to do it.
And you have sons here, you have auxiliary here. You've got a website too if somebody wants to join.
Yep. It's don't punch into www. It's ambets-2006.org, and it'll take you right to our website, Facebook page, and all that's there, and you'll be able to find that. The webmaster, he tries to get the calendar on there every month, anything pertinent. There's a lot of other links on there for veterans to find out where to get help for certain claims and stuff like that. Our webmaster's really into that stuff. That's the guy you ought to be interviewing right there. So,
well, you know what,
he's got
Ronnie?
a lot of stuff.
You have a lot of clout. You tell him to talk to me, and we'll get him on the show. Okay?
I can do that.
All right. But I just want to, on behalf of Sue and myself, we want to thank AMVETS 2006 because you guys are the major players behind us, and we appreciate it.
But we just wish we could do more. We really do.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.